Hey guys, and welcome back. I wanted to do one more summer video before we get into the fall content, especially because since I haven't been very consistent, I haven't really been able to do a summer perfume video. So I thought for the end of summer gourmands would be the perfect thing to talk about. So I have 9 or 10 here to share. I definitely have been adding some new perfumes to my collection this summer. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure down the road I'll do a declutter and kind of sift through some that I'm maybe not as excited about, but right now I'm having a lot of fun with it. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new, I'd love if you consider subscribing. I have to start out with a very viral perfume. I actually have 2 from the brand to talk about, but this is a perfume that I smelled and immediately I was so excited about it. I loved it more than I even expected to. It's the first fragrance in a long time that I've been this excited about because it's just so special, and it is very popular, but in my opinion, for a reason. So this is Kayali's Yum Bougie Marshmallow. And you guys, I really understand now why this is so popular. And there are multiple different syrup dupes for this. I haven't smelled any of them, just have the original, but I would like to see how they compare. I just feel like this is so good that I don't know that I need another one. Oh my gosh. And this is the perfect summer gourmand too, because it is a delicious marshmallow scent that has a strawberry note that really lightens it up. And then in the dry down, you get this sort of like musky, airy quality mixed in with the marshmallow. Oh my gosh, it's just so freaking good. If you like gourmands, you can't smell this and not love it. Like, I can't imagine liking sweet perfumes and not liking this. There's not a ton to say about it. It's just so good. Delicious pink strawberry marshmallow musk, powdery, fluffy, airy, light. And then the other Kayali perfume, I love these little Kayali minis. This is Yum Pistachio Gelato. I've had this one longer, so I definitely have a bigger dent in it. Creamy pistachio scent. I will say, I know a lot of people talk about like the clean kind of note in the opening of this. I got that for the first month or so that I had the bottle, but since then I don't really get that anymore, even in the opening. Like, as soon as I spray this, it is a nutty whipped cream pistachio. It does kind of have a gelato vibe to it, and it's truly delicious, but light enough for the summertime. 2 of my favorites from Kayali, love those. Then we have one that I actually just did a review on this channel not too long ago. This is Juliette Has A Gun Miami Shake, and I think this was kind of a controversial release, but I think it smells delicious. It's like a sweet, syrupy strawberry with that kind of typical Juliette Has A Gun musky base, although it's definitely more sweet and syrupy. It just has that kind of undertone to it, that like musky skin-like ambroxan undertone, but it's definitely the most gourmand scent that they've released from the house. In my opinion, this doesn't really smell like ice cream or a true milky, creamy milkshake, but it's like the strawberry syrup that you would drizzle on top, or like a strawberry slushy maybe. It's really, really yummy. And this one smells really good on the dry down too. So like I said, you get that kind of skin-like musky base, but it still smells really syrupy sweet. So this was a hit for me. I really don't think it smells medicinal to my nose at all, even though it's like a sweet syrupy strawberry, but it does smell synthetic, like a synthetic strawberry candy sort of. Probably one to sample, but I don't think it's nearly as polarizing as some people have made it sound. Then we have an indie fragrance. So this is Match Made in Heaven from the brand Sorce, and you guys, I am obsessed with Sorce. I just want all of the perfumes. They just sound so incredible, and this one was one that really caught my eye, so it's the first one I picked up. And now I want all the rest. The notes are actually on the bottle. Again, this is an indie fragrance house. It's matcha, vanilla soft serve, waffle cone, cherry blossom, almond, and sandalwood. Does that not sound insane? Like this, if you like gourmands, this is a super sweet waffle cone scent topped with matcha ice cream. I do think right in the opening, it smells slightly more green tea-ish, like a cup of green tea versus powdery matcha. But as it starts drying down, you really get more of that true matcha note with like the sweet vanilla waffle cone. I'm obsessed with waffle cones and the smell of them, so this is like perfect for me. It's like if you walked into a Jenny's ice cream and you smell a fresh waffle cone that still smells warm, and then you get a little whiff of a matcha ice cream. I don't think they have a matcha ice cream already, but they really should come out with one. Jenny's is my favorite. If they had a matcha ice cream and served it in a waffle cone bowl, it would be this. And like I said, Sorce may be the death of me and what really puts me over the edge when it comes to like over collecting fragrances, because I just want all of the scents. Then I have a really affordable one here, which actually the Sorce perfumes in this 15 ml bottle are pretty affordable too. They're around $40, so not a bad price at all. This is from Monde Gourmand, and it's the Petal and Fair, which a lot of people say is the dupe for Oriana or Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. And I haven't smelled Oriana, but I have smelled Love Don't Be Shy. This is a lot softer than that. It has like a kind of clean musky note in it that I don't really smell in Love Don't Be Shy, but it has a similar sweet orange blossom note, which is what I love in that perfume. And this one, to me, when you spray it, it kind of smells slightly like Fruity Pebbles almost. It's weird. Kind of like that or Candy Hearts or a mix of the two, but it has notes of orange blossom and marshmallow, and I do think that you get both of those notes and also like a clean musky quality, like I said. It's lighter. It's not like a beast mode perfume, but still a really good price for a really good scent. They have other good scents too, with pretty decent longevity and performance. So if you want something a little bit more light and clean and fluffy than the rest of these, like this is a little bit less sweet, I would say, than the others. And like I said, very affordable. A longtime favorite of mine, I would probably actually classify this as my signature scent if I had one, is Kilian Princess. Oh my gosh. This is just so good. Like, it's truly indescribable. I have not smelled the new updated version. I don't think it's super different, but it is slightly reformulated and it's in a different bottle, which I actually prefer that bottle a lot more. But I have heard that the performance with that one is kind of the same as this one. It's pretty decent, but it's not amazing. And for how much I love this scent, I just want it to last and project really well. So I'm actually considering picking up a dupe next, like the Ocha one, because I've heard that the performance on that is really, really good compared to the original, but we'll see. I might get the new bottle. I'm just kind of on the fence about it right now. I love this scent so much though. It's marshmallow, like that green tea, matcha note, and this original version has like ginger and some lemon in the opening, but I think the new one is just vanilla, marshmallow, and matcha. Slightly different on the notes, but I think they do smell very, very similar from what I've heard. This is just like a sweet vanilla matcha latte. It's so insanely good. This is one of those scents that I could never get sick of. This is the only perfume that I was able to wear for like the first half of my pregnancy when I was feeling kind of sick and I didn't really want to wear a fragrance, but occasionally when I went out I would want to wear something. So this was the only thing I could handle. Like, it just never bothered me because it's just so light, but a little bit sweet. It's not headache inducing at all, and I'm obsessed, truly obsessed. One of my favorite perfumes ever. One that I recently got in PR that I am so excited about because I've been wanting to try this brand for so long is Into Deep from the brand 5 Scents. This is the perfect year-round vanilla. It's sweet, but there's also bergamot and sandalwood in here, and they kind of lighten it up and make it a really good summer vanilla. So I don't know that I would say this is like a true gourmand perfume, but it's a sweet vanilla, and I think a lot of people that like gourmands tend to like sweet vanillas, even if it's not like edible smelling. Like I said, you get the bergamot and the sandalwood. It kind of has a nostalgic feel to it. Like, it reminds me of vanilla perfumes from the early 2000s, but not in like an outdated way at all. Like, it's definitely still modern, but it just brings back memories or smells nostalgic to me for some reason. Just a great all year round vanilla. If you like vanilla and you like sweet scents, this would probably be a really good signature scent. Okay, I have 2 left. This is one that I picked up from Mercari, so I did not make this scent, but it was a really good deal, so I couldn't resist. This is Acro Bake. Oh my gosh, you guys. The second I smelled the sample of this, which I think I talked about it in my sample haul video that I did a couple videos back, the second I smelled it, I was obsessed with this. Like, it's such a delicious lemon gourmand, like a sweet lemon pound cake. This would pair so well with Lush Super Milk. I can't wait to do that, probably in the fall, because Super Milk is a little bit warmer and richer. I would still wear it in the summertime, but I think that would smell really good in the fall. This, though, in the summertime, it's a lemon gourmand. Like, how much more perfect of a summer gourmand could it be? Also, you guys, I just realized that my baby monitor has been like turned up this whole time. You're probably gonna hear white noise throughout this whole video in the background. I'm so sorry, but this is the second time I'm filming this and I can't do it again. Like, I can't afford to do it again, so it is what it is. Even if you don't like a lemon perfume, give this a try because it does not smell like your typical lemon. I would normally think lemon gourmand, like that doesn't sound great, or at least that's what I thought like before I smelled a lemon gourmand. But now that I've smelled a few, and now that I've smelled this one, which is maybe the best one I've ever smelled, I'm in love. This is the perfect, like, ideal summer gourmand. One more left. This is actually a dupe perfume. It's Dapper's dupe for Simone Andreoli Glaze Ecstasy, and I really wanted to smell this perfume. I wanted to get my hands on it, but it's only available in Europe, I think. Like, it's really hard to get in the US. Also, Simone Andreoli is like an expensive niche brand, so when I saw that Dapper had a dupe that I heard was pretty close, I definitely wanted to try it out. It's also said to be similar to Buontalenti from Profumo di Firenze. I'm not sure how to say that, which I love that perfume, but it had like a weird synthetic note in it for me. Although recently I smelled my sample again and I was like not getting that as much, so I might have to try that again because I just ran out of my sample. I like used the last spray or two, but I kind of want to get another one and see how I feel now because I love that one just as much, if not more, than this. But this is also really good. It's also cheaper than Buontalenti because it's a dupe house. This is literally like a sweet, creamy custard scent with some fruity notes. I think there's raspberry in here. So it's like a really sweet, creamy, rich custard. It's really, really sweet, but it's not like overly dense and heavy like cupcake. It's custard. So I feel like it works great for the summertime as like an ice cream scent that's a little bit sweeter. Kind of like the Match Made in Heaven. This is also like a sweeter ice cream scent. I mean, they're all sweet, but for some reason I feel like Kayali, Yum Pistachio Gelato, and then Buontalenti are ice cream type of scents that are a little bit lighter, just a smidge, and these are more like sweet, creamy, vanilla, rich. Maybe that's slightly confusing, but if you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, this is probably the most sweet, rich one here. So that's kind of why I'm talking about it last too, because I think it works for summer, but it's definitely a little bit richer, so maybe nighttime or when it's not like roasting hot. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm so sorry for the white noise. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me know what else you want to see from me. I'd love if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.